It was a pleasure to follow after Ajay Bhai and Vipul, both of whom have been my mentors. It's a pleasure to follow in your footsteps. And thank you, Nidhi, for having me. Congratulations on your 12th edition and many more to go. My colleagues on the dais, Battu, and also he's come with another Mr. Gupta. So nice to have you on the dais and sharing our views. So what we saw in the session first was more on the introduction or the new things or what the polymers and the ancillary products have to offer. But what I'm going to talk to you is more on the solution, what we at Reliance feel, and as Rajneesh ji also briefly mentioned, I mean, this is the way to go moving forward, along with the raw material solutions which are there. And that's what I'm going to talk about. So the topic of my discussion is going to be more on circular polymer solutions. Before this, a standard disclaimer. This will have most of future-looking statements, and I would request you that our company should not be held against those. And this is how I'm going to talk about the chemical recycling space. First, I will briefly delve into the new norms which have come into play right from 2016 till as we speak. Then what is chemical recycling? What are the challenges and opportunities? And we'll wrap it up with some of the key takeaways what we have here. So if you see from the start, I mean, we in India, this journey started of the plastic waste management, which also Vipul Babu also spoke about. This started somewhere in 2016. And let me tell you, in India, this has been more of a learning phase. I mean, we started learning the phases, we started correcting ourselves.
It's rather humbling for me to take this stage after a legacy of excellent speakers that we heard since morning, who I would say enlightened us with their views and with their very engaging conversations. I will digress from the topic. Instead of talking of the innovations or the solutions that have, I will try to reinforce upon the need for providing those solutions and doing those innovations before handing over the podium to my colleague who will talk of those solutions, as Unmesh also had just given. I'll talk about only two things. The first is I want to do a reality check. In the morning session, we heard Mr. Jacob from Alliance to End Plastic Waste, who literally briefed us on the developments happening at INC Forum. I want to ask this audience that how many of us were aware of these developments before listening to Mr. Jacob in the morning?
First of all, I would like to thank Elite Plus for inviting me for this conference. It's really a pleasure to speak on a topic which is closer to my heart, the Metallocene as well as the circular polymer. Mr. Battu has talked about an elephant and a monkey. I would also not miss the opportunity to talk about some more elephant during my presentation. But first, let me brief about HMEL. I think you all know we are a petrochemical and a petroleum refinery. We are now 17-year-old with a 1 lakh crore turnover, and we are about to become adult next year. We have a state-of-art 11.3 million ton refinery, which produce all the liquid product like any other refinery. Plus, we produce 2.2 million ton of polymers. A big petrochemical complex having a variety of technologies, 1 million ton polypropylene, 1.2 million ton of polyethylene. And I'm happy to share with you that
the leading exhibition coming up in the coming months in Delhi. All of us are going to be there. And